G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. I've made a number of chia seed puddings in the past because they're so delicious and most importantly so easy and healthy. And this one is especially good for the first thing in the morning. So join me today as I make my version of a coffee chia seed pudding. Now of course you don't have to use fresh beans, you can use the standard instant coffee if you like. It's completely up to you, it's just whatever you have at home. So you don't have to use fresh coffee beans. It honestly just comes down to personal preference or whatever you have at home. And yeah, I'm a bit of a coffee snob, but that's why I like to use fresh coffee beans. I mean, just look at that crema. It is absolutely delicious. Okay, so you can use any type of vessel that you like. I'm just going to use my standard dessert type one. But you can also use, say, just a normal coffee cup if you like. It just comes down to whether you want the extra presentation, which I'm doing for this video, or just something quick and easy like a coffee cup. So I've got a shot of coffee. Now I'll let it cool down to room temperature and I'm just going to pour that in first. And for a bit of extra sweetness, I've got some vanilla bean paste. Now you can use normal vanilla extract, it's up to you. But you only need a small amount, so if you're trying to keep this keto, well, it's not going to affect it at all. And we're going to play this by ear, so I'm just going to add some milk, say about 3/4 of the way. You don't add too much just yet, just in case. Because next we're going to add some chia seeds. Now, I could give an exact amount, but everyone's cup is different, everyone's vessel is different. So I'm going to add as much as I can at the moment. So I want to make this more of a mocha type flavor, so I'm going to add some cacao powder. So at this point we're just going to mix it in nice and slowly. Just until everything is combined. So you can tell by the thickness or how much chia seeds you have in there. So it's still, the chia seeds will soak up and expand. They'll pretty much double in size. But at the moment I could already tell that there's probably not enough, so I'm just going to add some more. But if you worked with chia seeds before, you'll know what I mean. They will double in size, but they won't actually double in size as in they will expand over the cup like you're baking on bread or something. You just want it nice and thick. So they're going to take up most of the room of where the liquid is because they're going to soak all that liquid up. So I think I'll just add the rest there. There's about 3 or 4 tablespoons worth here. And I'm just going to top it off with just a little bit more milk. You can use full cream or skim, that really honestly makes no difference. And if you want to make it vegan, well, you can use almond milk, rice milk, whatever type you like. And that's it. It is so simple. So you want to make this the night before because it needs to set for a minimum of 4 hours. So that's why I like to make this the night before as a little treat, sort of like a mini dessert on the side. So just place it into the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours, but as I said, preferably overnight, and it'll be ready in the morning. Now I've taken it out of the fridge and it is completely set. Now just throw in some coffee beans on top, that's purely for looks. It's up to you if you have them or not. You can actually eat them, there's nothing wrong with that. But the pudding itself is delicious. And you don't have to stick at 1 coffee shot, you can have 2, or you can even have 3. Of course, I wouldn't recommend too many shots of coffee. You don't want to be stuttering or shaking too much. And this is very versatile. I didn't mean this to turn into a keto recipe. I just happen to have it with a bit of vanilla extract for the sweetness. But you can have normal sugar. It's really up to you. But honestly, and well, look at that. That looks so good, doesn't it? It's set perfectly. Oh, and it tastes fantastic. So it really is an incredibly simple, easy, fast little thing to make up before you go to bed, and it's ready for you first thing in the morning. And just look at the texture. It is creamy and delicious and thick, and you still have that bite of coffee. that lovely, lovely taste. So you can have it as an after breakfast treat in lieu of one of your coffees, or as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up, but either way, it's going to taste simply delish. And please click on one of the links on the screen where you'll find my lovely keto recipes, or my video on how to make a keto chocolate cake in a mug.